Good morning, Practical Rebels. Welcome to your Sunday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to get you rolling for your day. Hopefully you're not rolling too far. If you live anywhere in the Midwest, it is -11 here with the wind chill. And my sister just sent me something that shows that New Glarus, Wisconsin is at -36. That's with wind chill. So you can comfort yourself by not looking at the wind chill, but just looking at the regular temperature, which for most of us is hovering somewhere around -1, -5. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. Glad you are here. So if you are in warmer climates, be grateful. Be very grateful. So good morning, Abigail. Welcome. Glad you are here. Good morning. It is frigid. The heat is just running. So, which obviously means we need to have an energy evaluation. But nonetheless, thank you for the sunrise. I appreciate that. Still pitch black here. Now I get to try to convince my father that he does not need to go plow the warehouse out today. Yeah. Ooh, that's cold by you too. Holy buckets. Yes. Cold. So perfect day to stay inside and tackle some of the projects that you got in the house, or hang out with a good book and drink tea and coffee until it runs out your ears, whatever. So, all right, for today, I handpicked this, and I handpicked the chapter. Good morning, Debbie. Welcome. Glad you are here. Haven't seen you for a while. Glad you popped back on. So, I'm going to take a drink out of my Believe cup. Belief is a good thing for all of us to have as we work our way through this cold snap, as we work our way through this winter of time that we're experiencing right now. And one of the things Tony Robbins is talking about is how winter for entrepreneurs, if your business survives in the winter, you pretty much got it made. So when things are difficult and everyone's hunkered down and pulling in, good morning, Mel, and your business thrives, you're doing great. You're doing great. So we learned all kinds of things yesterday. So I have some things I want to apply to my own business, to the coaching business, and also to the efforts we're making for building the affordable housing. So my mind is just kind of buzzing. It was hard to wind down last night. I think we finished at 10:30, so way early. So anyway, we have outrageous openness. Arizona. No wonder. Well, I hope it's at least reasonable there. I mean, if Cindy is hovering around 0, oi. Not so good. So, for those of you who have the book and want to follow along, good morning, Maradi. Glad you are here. Welcome. We are in Outrageous Openness, letting the divine take the lead. So, in other words, instead of trying to make stuff happen in our life, 34, gotcha. No, we're at freezing, way freezing. Below 0 freezing, not 32 freezing. Yeah, you get the idea. So I'm not even sure my car's going to start tomorrow. I have a coffee date at 7:30 a.m. So I may have to run out there today and let it run for a while. Fit that in among all the other things. I've got laundry running too. Can't be without your onesies, you know. So our chapter starts on page 45. And for those of you who are new here, 58 and sunny. That's not bad. One can almost go without a jacket at 58. Yeah, go without a jacket here, and within 5 minutes, you're going to cross. Uh-oh, now we've got bad wireless connection. Well, we'll see what we can do with this. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you are here. Good morning to any of you who slipped past me as I was yakking. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the tribe of Practical Rebels. So, our chapter is called The Cosmic Tip. The Cosmic Tip. And the quote is by Anonymous. When you refuse help, you sometimes refuse people the pleasure of helping. We actually had that similar quote in Tony Robbins. At the airport hoping to leave for Hawaii. Fabulous. We all send you great juju. Enjoy every moment of it. That is fabulous. Pages 45. And he was talking about that because he himself is a giver, giver, giver. And at the point where he's sharing this story was not a good receiver. And so he took a guy out for a meal and was picking his brain about his business, some billionaire. And Tony did not have a lot of money at that point. So he kind of blew it off like, oh yeah, I'm not really hungry. I'm just going to have iced tea. The guy had a full meal. The bill comes and Tony reaches for it because he had invited the guy out, and the guy slaps his hand and Tony's like, what the heck? And the guy goes, you're going to deprive me of the joy of buying you your iced tea? No. And so a light bulb went on in his head, and he realized accepting gifts that people wanted to give him was actually allowing them the joy of giving. So think about that. When you're like wanting to blow something off, when someone says, well, can I help you with that? The correct answer is, yes, please. Thank you. Good morning, Amy. Glad you are here. So let's all practice together. We're going to do call and response. I'll say it first and you say it after me. Yes, please. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Now, practice it in real, okay? Good morning, Jonelle. No problem, a bit late. We're all just sitting here trying to stay warm. Except for Gwen, who's at the airport ready to head for Hawaii. Yay! Fabulous. So let's see what the chapter has to tell us, shall we? Nice deep breath in and out. Opening our psychic ears to receive the part of the message that's here for us, and our heart. I was in a health food store that had a massage corner for short sessions. An unassuming woman sat there with a sign saying 5-minute free trial. How could I say no? As I sat down, she said, you know, this place has been really dead all morning. I'll do 15 minutes as a gift. It turned out she was really talented. I should know. Many years ago, I was a body worker too, after nearly giving my parents ulcers by choosing massage school rather than law school straight out of college. But that's a story for another time. She's kind of like me. She ambles all over the place with her stories. But that was something else. So here I go, ambling off on a story. That was something that Tony had a speaker talk to us about yesterday, which was how our human brains are wired for stories. They're wired for stories. We've had, as long as we have existed. Good morning, Brenda. I hope you are not freezing. Another Canadian here in the house. Woo! Glad you are here. So now I derailed myself. I'm so good at that. Okay, Cindy, cue me. What was I talking about? It had to do with, the guy from yesterday. So he was talking about how our brains are wired for stories. And if we use stories as a way to convey to people what we have to offer them in our businesses, their brains are going to hang on to it so much better than if we just spout off facts and tell people what we do, etc., etc. Put it in a story, and people are far more likely to remember it. Think about Jesus and all the parables, right? He knew that how to communicate was through story. So here we are with a story from Tosha Silver. She gave me such an incredible head and neck massage, I wanted to give her a big tip. But she was insisting, no, it was a gift. Embarrassed by my praise and gratitude, she explained, I am a giver, not a receiver. Even though I do so many massages a week, I never get them myself. Sound like anybody? Well, I could hardly believe this. She had the sweetest, most healing energy, yet she didn't feel worthy of a compliment, a tip, or even a massage. Years before, I used to be that way too. But it's not hard to change, I told her. You can inwardly say, every day it becomes easier to receive. Okay, call and response, people. Every day it becomes easier to receive. Good job. All right, and we're going to practice that one too, right? Your subconscious will believe this whether your rational mind does or not. So we're sharing stories with that childlike part of ourselves, the subconscious mind, so that it can grasp what we're wanting it to grasp. Tell it to yourself in a story. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. You can even pray, let me feel worthy to receive what's meant for me. So the universe also is trying to hand you all manner of people, places, and things that are in your highest and best good to receive. And sometimes we're like, no, I'll just give and give and give and give and deplete myself and run empty and burn out my adrenal system and have fatigue. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome. Happy Sunday. And no, don't give me anything. I'll just run on empty. Really, people? Receive. Thank you. I appreciate that. Call and response. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Besides, I chuckled, if the universe wants to give to you, why make it so hard? Who are you to say no? Who am I to say no to the universe? There we go. I love that one too. Who am I to say no to the universe? I say yes. She gave me a dubious, sideways look, as if a mildly entertaining, chatty alien had just teleported to her side. I didn't mind. I thanked her again and wished her well. A couple minutes later, she ran after me in the parking lot. You know, she said, her face alight, I really have got to change this. I'm not kidding. I need to receive. She held out her hand. So thanks. I'll take that tip. We both started laughing. Good thing, I said, fishing my wallet back out, because I really needed to give it. Now will you please put it toward a massage? She smiled. I'd love to. I'd love to. So, there too. Tosha gave, the woman received, and I'll guarantee you her life was forever changed. Because Tosha was the earth angel that the universe sent to get this message through to this woman. You need to receive. And again, I'm going to go back to my breathing analogy. Giving and receiving is just like breathing. If all you do is give and give and give, pretty soon you have nothing left. Nothing left. If you receive and receive and receive, you end up in a pickle also, okay? So let's practice right here, right now, with the breath. This is our analogy for giving and receiving. Let's receive and give and receive and give. Notice that flow. Receive and give. Notice how well that works. Reconnecting. Notice how we were designed for that. We are designed to receive and to give and have to flow between them and flow between them. That doesn't mean if someone gives to us, we have to give back to them and we got to have this gigantic scoreboard in the sky. No. It means over the course of, pick whatever you want, a day, a week, a month, a year, there needs to be a relatively equal flow of giving and receiving. Think about that. So when you pay for the next 3 people in the Starbucks line, they then want to go out and give to someone else. I think the baristas kind of like figuring out how many far back can we go? How far can we get this wave of giving to go? You know, and sometimes it can last most of the morning, which is cool. So, worthiness, yes, worthiness. We are all worthy of receiving. We are all worthy of giving. We are worthy of having the joy that comes from doing something lovely for someone else, whatever it is. Stopping and allowing the deer and her baby to cross the road without being hassled by vehicles going through. Opening a door for somebody, helping somebody load their groceries in their car, whatever it is, okay? Little bitty things, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick one that we learned yesterday that was just absolutely amazing. You know how miscommunication happens often with regard to text messaging and emailing, right? They can't see our face, nothing. So one of the gentlemen who presented to us walked us through taking our phone, doing a little video of ourselves. So the same place you take a picture, if you've never done this, the same place you take a picture, there's a little arrow on the bottom that flips the screen around so it's you, and then you hold the phone equal with yourself. Don't be above, don't be below, but equal to yourself. And then you make a little video of yourself talking to someone you don't get to talk to very often. So let's say it's your best friend from high school, and you just do, I was thinking about you today. My person that I watch every morning with positive energy and intuitive things and whatever was talking today about making a little video for someone in our life that we don't talk to often, and I picked you. I just want to let you know how important you are in my life, even when I don't get to talk to you much at all. I love you. Bye. Turn it off. Hit the little thing that forwards things to people and send it to them. Send it as a text message. Send it as an email. However you want to send it. I vote text message because we learned yesterday that the percentage of emails that actually get opened versus the percentage of text messages. I think it was 95% of text messages get opened within 2 minutes. So text is your baby. But send yourself, you're the gift you're giving to someone else today. So that's your homework for today. I want you to send a little video to someone, letting them know you were thinking about them and what they mean to you. Have an awesome day. This is the last day of Tony Robbins. God knows when we'll get done tonight, probably midnight again. But take some of this information, use it, make the world a better place. Let's see what we can give back. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. And stay warm, people. Stay warm. Bye-bye.